Hey vinyl community, a little bit later than usual. I'm sorry for that. Welcome to what's been playing in the car today. So, I came home and my girlfriend and we had a small uh, wine and stoner rock session. So, cheers. Oh God, listen to that. That was the first one that I played in the car today. God, what a great record. I almost forgot about that one. Necronaut. This record was released in 2010, and this is a little bit like a solo project of Fred Espy from Dismember. He recruited a couple of guitar players, he recruited different singers for every single song. He did all the bass, all the guitars, and the drums, of course. What a fantastic, fantastic album. It sounds like it's a little bit like a different take on what Probot, for example, did with the guest singers, or the Roadrunner United stuff with all different musicians. On that one, for example, this song is the vocals. Okay, now it's over. The vocals were by Anders Axelsson, or Drette, as we know him, guitar player from Edge of Sanity. We've got JB from Grand Magus. We have the Niflheim Twins on that album. Tompa Lindberg from, of course, At the Gates. Chris Reifert of Autopsy. Joachim Nilsson from Graveyard. So a very, very mixed styles, but in the same style. I don't know if you get what I mean with that. So this is not an expensive CD, but a great one, a Necronaut. I'm gonna play you another song with JB from Grand Magus and vocals. That's my favorite at the moment. Just listen to it. Maiden, anyone? Just a small complaint on the album. The songs are a little bit too long. What a great song. So the next one I played was. Oh, this video is gonna be a little bit longer. Sorry, I'm drunk and I'm babbling on, or let you just listen to the music. Holy Moses. I am a big fan of Holy Moses, and I really, really enjoy the last album. So I decided to play the one that came before. They released the album Redefine Mayhem in 2014, and I know I didn't take my vinyl to the car, but the record came with the CD. Another great Holy Moses album. The riffing is a little bit Voivodesque, so a little bit off sometimes, but I like that. To enjoy the album or to enjoy the band, you have to like Sabina's voice. It's a little bit special, a little bit different, but you have to acknowledge she was one of the first girls who did that vocal styles. I love it. So, Redefined Mayhem is not that much weaker than the album they released 2 weeks ago. Okay, let's hurry up. The next CD I played was Uncanny Splenium for Nyctophobia. This is 1994 Swedish death metal. Not many people talk about that one. This is an original press on Unisound Records. It's the second press, so the CD looks a little bit different. This is a straightforward Swedish death metal, produced by Dan Swanö. A little bit more technical for the time it was released, so they were 1 or 2 years ahead of their time. Great shit on here. In the song Timeless, there is a really a little bit gothy but happy keyboard line. This is just a fun record. Except for the last song, Splenium for Nyctophobia, this is a somewhat industrial track. Ahead of its time, but I don't like the last song. But the rest of the album is great. This one has been re-released by The Crypt a couple of years ago on vinyl, but I think that is quite expensive by now. So is this CD copy. I bought it back then. Like I said, second press of the original from 1994. And the last one, a little bit of US metal, power metal, melodic power metal, Destiny's End. This is the Chris Reifert track on the Necronaut record. Okay, I do it. Breathe deep the dark. Sorry for the destruction. Destruction. What a fantastic power metal. I would almost call it a classic. I always liked the Hellstar stuff, but after Hellstar disbanded, um, the singer James Rivera got together with the New Eden guys, another classic metal, power metal band from the US, and did that one. Produced by Bill Metoyer. We all know that name. We all know it's gonna be a classic production. I don't know where to start or where to end. It's a little bit technical, but not too much. It's a little bit thrashy, but not too much. Awesome, awesome vocals by James Rivera on that one. So, please do yourself a favor and check out the Destiny's End. In my last video I talked about Jacob's Dream. Be a little bit careful. The Jacob's Dream debut album is fantastic. The one after that is not as good. It's a cool CD, but not as good as the debut. Same here. They released another album 1 or 2 years later that is very, very cool, but not as fantastic as that one. So, to end this video, we are listening to a track called After the Void. Into the void, you know. And this one has Mr. Nilsson from Graveyard on vocals. A very, very cool doom metal track. Like I said, a very diverse album. I just rediscovered that, so I'm gonna be babbling on about this one. There's Chris Reifert, there's Mr. Nilsson, there is David Blomqvist. He did play the solo on that song, so he's the guitar player for Dismember. Here's a photo of Ulf Sederlund, who played in Entombed with his baby. Here is the master of the ceremony. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention. The brain fart. Nicke Andersson, of course. He had a huge hand in that album as well, and you can hear that. So I think I'm gonna listen to that track again with a blunt in my face. See you next time. Good night.